All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the world famous, not so much, Real Music Observer. That would be me. My name is Dave, and this is a channel just for you as we talk about real music in real time for real people. Little bit of a different intro. Hey, you got to mix it up sometimes. Neal Schon and Arnel Pineda are busy these days. Articles popping up all over the place about their comings and goings and doings and so forth. Neal Schon has a record label, a whole publishing thing, clothing line, all this stuff coming out where I guess it's going to be a one-stop shop for musicians and for fans and maybe some rare music over there. All of Neal Schon's albums will be released over there. I'm thinking maybe Neal has an archive of material that he's probably going to let folks purchase directly from his new record label slash publishing slash merchandise slash, I mean, it's everything. I think Neal, based on what I know about Neal Schon, is he's really trying to take matters into his own hands as far as controlling the branding and controlling the marketing and so forth. And this way he can do it in a big way. If he could only get rid of those management companies who are basically in charge of the band when they go out on tour. I know he's taken more control when it comes to Journey Through Time. And the guy who's not in Journey Through Time, Arnel Pineda, he's going to be busy. He's going over to Manila to actually open up the first hard rock cafe over there. How cool is that, going back to your home country? Obviously a hero. You know, Journey is back on the road in October as they hit the Vegas scene, much like Aerosmith and Chicago and a whole bunch of other bands that have done the Venetian and various places like the MGM. Vegas, by the way, is it's a reoccurring theme with Journey. They tend to go back there. I believe when Arnel first came to the States, they tried their hand at the new lineup in Vegas first, which was kind of a good testing ground to see, number one, how they'd be received, and number two, kind of work out the bugs if there were any bugs. And we got to witness the acrobatics or acrobatic running around and so forth of Arnel Pineda, who basically got reprimanded by the band and said, hey, you can't run around the stage. And I think Arnel pretty much kept to that theme, though. He just doesn't run quite as much. So between the Manila thing, between Journey coming back and doing some touring in the fall, which is a pretty big deal because yours truly, I wasn't 100% sure these guys were going to be back. I had gotten some mixed signals from various sources and band members themselves about this, but it looks as though they're getting along well enough to sign on to make more money. And that's a good thing for them. Their fans certainly want it, and I think, you know, this lineup with Arnel, been together for a very long time now. As far as 2020 goes, you know, it's anybody's guess. But with Neal Schon, who is quite vocal on Twitter most of the time, you never know what's going to happen with this group, but that's what keeps it interesting, and it keeps it entertaining, right? So if you're a music fan, if you're a Journey fan, if you're into clothing, that's really cool. Check out Neal Schon's new endeavors, and also Arnel, who is apparently going to be the Master of Ceremonies over in Manila for the new Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. All right, done with this video. Be back with more very soon. Thanks for watching. See ya.